Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the GET podcast for episode 19. Today, we're going to talk about nostalgia in gaming. We're going to be looking at some of our older games that we've played back when we were kids, and we're going to look back on them now that we're grown up and adults, and maybe we'll talk about some of the ones that came back for either remasters or complete reboots, such as one of the big ones was like the SpongeBob game recently. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom be rehydrated, and there's nostalgia right there alone, just hearing the PlayStation 2 emulator starting up. Like I remember back then, the biggest game I played with the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I would literally sit there for like hours on end just playing it. Like I remember I was a kid. I would go home from school like I was like 4 years old, and I would just go to my grandma's house, stay there all day, and just do nothing but play the same game over and over again.
And that's really what it was, man. Like we just kept playing the same games every single time, right? I mean, I feel like that was like the really cool. You know what it was for me? Like, I guess like the really nostalgic games were like the ones that like they had like a lot of cool like environments and stuff, and like this kind of could be the case like when I was like showing my friend like WoW for the first time when they made Classic as the remake, which like that's like nostalgia in itself, just letting us be able to like enjoy like the classic element of the game again and like the original vanilla concept of the game. But when I showed it to my friend for the first time, he was like, wow, like he was like in awe over literally going into a mountain valley. Like that was like his entire thing. He was like, dude, this is so cool, like I can't believe this is real.
No, yeah, I remember like we were playing WoW for the other episode. The game does look fun. It does have that sense of nostalgia.
So I ask a lot of questions when I watch him play it.
Man.
Because the only exposure I had to WoW was my Uncle Kenny and him telling me that he spent thousands of dollars on his account, and his account is worth a lot of money now.
Yeah. A lot of the people, but it depends, like, cause like games like those, you'll go back to and be like, "Wow, remember when we did like this crazy raid, or whatever?"
Yeah, I mean, he showed me it the day I was asking him about his PSP because he wanted to give me his PSP from the garage.
Right.
And it was just like, whoa, what is this? Because I had no idea what MMOs were at the time. I mean, I've played like kiddie MMOs, like Fantage and Build-A-Bearville, but I didn't know like the real teen to adult MMOs. So it was pretty cool just seeing that, you know?
Yeah. I should also mention right now. Sorry if the game lags. My PC quite old, 8 years old. I keep dropping down to 58 frames over and over again. Great recording. I didn't even mention also the game we're playing today is going to be 007 Nightfire. If anyone else played this old 007 game from like 2003.
It's a true throwback.
Yeah.
I never experienced that throwback, but it's a true throwback. Nonetheless.
I remember keeping my GameCube at my grandma and grandpa's house, and they had this whole shopping bag worth of my stuff, and then on the stairs they would keep this tiny box TV. So every time I played it, they would hook up the box TV in the living room part, and I would just sit there and play it the entire time.
So I'm not the only one who's like that.
No, my parents and my grandparents, they had like this little setup for me.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I didn't play the GameCube as much in my house. I played it more at my grandma's, so that's why I had a lot of progress on like Pokemon Channel and Sonic Riders.
Yeah.
So I probably have like 300 hours logged into Pokemon Channel alone. If you go on my profile, it's still the same profile from like 2004, 2005,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I never deleted it.
Yeah, no, I got like see, one pair of my grandparents. They had the GameCube and the PS2 from what was it, my aunt because she was a big gamer, so just gave them all to me to just play in their room whenever she wasn't home.
Yeah, my uncle had the PS2, so he would bring it down or bring it over and we would play Guitar Hero. So that's why he decided to give me a PS2 for my birthday one year.
Yeah. Remember I eventually got my own too, but then afterwards, like, when I started moving the house around, I think I had to give it to my other grandma, then it would just stay there for like the rest of my life, and then I would always go over to my other grandma and I'd be like, alright, I wanna play some PS2 games, and I would sit there grinding the hell out of Samurai Wars is a big one for me. I would just sit there from me being 4 years old until I was like 15. I would just sit there and grind it all day. It was just, I don't know why, it was just too much fun.
I played a lot of Kirby, Pokemon, and Sonic as a kid, but Sonic Riders and Sonic Colors specifically.
Yeah.
You know what? You just reminded me about when like COVID happened, right in the beginning of COVID. When like my family, like, cause like everyone being trapped inside the house and like the lack of like the social interaction and things. Like, so people don't really like. My family didn't really know what to do, and they like started whipping out like a bunch of my old like Nintendo cartridges for like DS, and they pulled out my original like black. Oh, not what I'm saying. They pulled out the original like diamond that I had, and I had like a PTSD moment because I didn't want them to kind of just like new game, you know, and then, like ruin my stuff.
I mean, did they figure out how to do it though? There's a specific way on how to erase it. Yeah, because the good thing about Pokemon games, which I like, you have to do a certain button method in order to even delete the file.
Right.
It's like pretty much like child proofing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had the opposite. I remember back in like games. Then my brother, he when he started to get to the age of playing games around like 4 or 5, he started to play my games, and then he kind of deleted a lot of my profiles, and I was not very upset. I mean, not very happy. As what was it?
Well, I mean, my sister figured out how to delete one of my Pokemon things, because I think she figured it out through me doing it one time in front of her, and she just like, you know, Einstein moment did it, and she like, whoa, what if I just do this? And yeah, that was the first time I ever completed the national dex, and I never did it ever again for Gen 4.
Oh my god, stop.
I lost everything, all 493 Pokemon.
Aw, pain. What was it? My brother, I was playing Super Mario 64 for the DS. I was playing that version, and I didn't show him how to delete it. I don't know how he figured it out. I didn't even know how to do it. I just went one day on my DS after coming home from school. I'm like, oh, I want to go play more Super Mario because I was trying to, you know, 100% the game. I looked for my, what was it, what did I have? I had 96 stars. I was like, oh, cool, now I can,
No!
And he deleted all of it. I'm like, where is this kid? I'm going to kill him. I was so mad. I had like here's the thing, there were 3 other available save slots. I was like, why didn't you use one of the other 3?
Listen, I'll be real. Like that's like when my sister would like delete like Emerald on like the original Emerald, and that was like
managed to figure that out. You gotta press like LR start select to delete it.
No, for my game or your game?
No, to delete the actual files in Pokemon.
Oh,
from like Gen 3 and up, it's like you gotta press LR start select at the same
I don't
time on
remember
the
that
title
being
screen.
the case.
Yeah, no, that's the way you delete it. You have to do a certain button method in order to actually authorize deleting it. It asks you at least 3 times if you actually want to delete the file.
I just remember like overwriting like her files. And she wanted like Blaziken, and then like I overwrote her file because I wanted like a mudkip, and then that was like we did this until like to give you an idea of it, like I got so tired of it that like I just ended up being like, alright, I'll just like roll with it at this point, whatever. Like I'll just roll with the Blaziken.
I think it stopped you from saving over things though.
It literally gives you a warning, be like, hey, are you sure you want to overwrite?
No, it doesn't. No, it's not even that. If you start a new game, it'll tell you that there's a saved file already existing and you can't do it because it's under another person's name. See, the thing with Pokemon, every person who creates a new game, the trainer gets a certain ID. So say I trade my Pokemon to you, my Pokemon have my trainer ID attached to it, which is why for years and years on end, you weren't able to change the nickname of the Pokemon I gave to you. That's why there's a certain restriction, which I think is a pretty cool method in my... I don't know, I think that's pretty cool that that's how they stop you, to show like, hey, this is your Pokemon, but this is also your profile under your own ID.
Right.
That's how people were getting the shiny hunting method in Gen 4, where if you match your trainer ID with like a cute charm, like it was a secret ID or something, if you match it with like a cute charm Jigglypuff or something, it would break the game and you have like an 80% chance of finding a shiny in the wild. It was really weird. You gotta like look it up. It's called the cute charm method, but that's just like one of the Gen 4 things of breaking your game.
Man. You know what's one thing I find great about some nostalgia games?
What?
Is when like you go back and discover things as an adult that you didn't know as a kid.
Or you should be able to beat the game like as an adult.
That is true. There are some games like this game. I had a hard time beating the final boss as a kid, but I eventually did it. Also, this path I'm taking right now, I didn't know this existed as a kid. I didn't find this out until I was like 18 years old. I was watching a video of the game, and it's like, oh, did you know there's this whole secret path on the side? I'm like, I'm sorry, you what?
I mean, there's people making TikToks of the Sonic Riders cutscenes now because what's it called came out? Sonic 2. And there was a Sonic Riders reference in it with the hieroglyphics or something that Sonic was looking at in the Chaos Emerald cave. And I was looking at it, I'm like, there's no way that Sonic Riders looked like this as a kid. Because I thought it looked fantastic, but at the same time, I have never seen Amy's board clip through her skirt so much. And she's just like idling or doing like some stretch before like
before the bend.
Yeah, before like the thing happens. Like you actually like ride your hoverboard. I'm like, how? And then I revisited Pokemon Channel one day, and I'm like, this game aged very well.
Yeah.
I have to say, I love Pokemon Channel because of the graphics, and especially Pokemon Battle Revolution. Battle Revolution and Coliseum were two games where like the graphics were great. Especially the trainers. I feel like the customization on the trainers in Battle Revolution was really good. And it was very accurate to the Ken Sugimori art style as well. That's why I liked Legends Arceus, because it had his art style, but also the customization method, and a little more inclusion when it came to people. A little more, like we're getting there.
You know what's one thing that's crazy with some of these nostalgic games? Is like, how when we look back at them, I'm not gonna lie, there are some of them where the quality's like not that great.
Like I said, Sonic Riders.
Like yeah, that one was pretty
I don't know what happened.
That one was pretty bad. What was another one? That was
You saw the gif with Amy stretching and like her hoverboard went through her.
Yes, that was bad.
That was
bad.
funny.
A lot of I remember because there were always 3 007 games I played so much as a kid. It was this one, Nightfire, and then it was Agent Under Fire, and then Everything or Nothing. I remember playing. I went back and playing Agent Under Fire, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not as great as it used to be. Like it did not age well at all. But then
I didn't really think of a game that aged well, like aged poorly. I meant to say for me.
yeah, it's true.
I mean, I could maybe say like, I'm about to like throw WoW back up on this again, but like when we got the re-release thing, like people were like speaking raids that were supposed to be like extremely difficult.
And now it's easier.
Yeah, like people like the amount of people that were able to do like some of the harder like content raids in the game, like were like a lot compared to like back then. Like it was like as soon as the raid was open for like the old stuff, like when it got released again or whatever the case was, like immediately it was finished. Like they finished it like insta, like day one. But maybe not like the very end-to-end game raids.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
For like the original classic stuff. a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm thinking, and I just can't really think of any games that aged poorly. Because I was more of a Nintendo kid when I was little. Like I said, the only other company console that I had was the PS2. Other than that, I had the Wii, I had the Game Boy family, I had the DS Systems family.
I'm trying to think what might have had a thing like that.
Very few games are, like, really...
Oh, Kirby and the Crystal Shards.
Is that bad?
Kirby 64. I think that, right? Kirby 64? Crystal Shard?
Yeah, isn't that the one where... Isn't that the
yeah,
one where
I didn't like it.
Isn't that the one where you combo your mixtures?
I don't remember. I just have the image in my head and I just didn't... Like, I have it on the 20th anniversary edition for Kirby, where they did, like, that whole Kirby collection. Haha,
Right.
funny Nintendo not doing that anymore and discontinuing it for Mario. Thanks. But, yeah, so Kirby got, like, this excellent collection. He got a book and everything, not even kidding with you. He got a book from when he started, highlighting the anime, highlighting obscure stuff, all the way to the 20th anniversary, and it was this really cute book with the cover having original art. I still have the book. I used to take it to school just to look through it in 6th grade before school started. That's how much I was mesmerized by it. But now, and then you get, you know, the Switch Mario, where it's like the shit end of the stick. Like Mario's 35th, right? It was the 35th?
25th? No,
Yeah.
25th. I think it was 25th.
25th? Well, it was something with the 5, but Mario's anniversary, and you don't even do something as good as the Kirby collection.
Yeah.
Because it actually had episodes of the anime in the historical section that you could watch. It had episode 1, episode 60, and something else. But it's like, you had Kirby Superstar on it. I have to look this up because it was a great collection. Like, I actually enjoyed playing it. Oh wait, what about the Wii Shop channel?
Oh, I remember that.
So didn't they turn it off? Like,
I think they did.
Yes, but the cool thing about the Wii Shop channel is that through Club Nintendo, Club Nintendo, you could redeem like your points to get games on the Wii Shop channel. So I was able to get Kirby Superstar on Virtual Console on there, and I never deleted it from my Wii, so it's still there.
Hold on, I'm gonna interrupt real quick for... Guys, it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson!
Excuse me.
Guys, it's him!
Oh my god.
It's him! I'm getting photos of him!
is he in the game?
No, it's not. It looks exactly like him, and his name is literally Rook. It's like one letter off of being The Rock. Okay.
Oh yes, the Kirby! It came with the soundtrack as well. It came with the game, the soundtrack, and the little booklet. Where is it? I can't find the list of games. Oh, here you go. Oh no, that's the Japanese cover. I can't read that. But it would come with this cardboard
my invitation this evening.
like insert, and then you had like, you know, the original Wii box, and the Wii box cover art was like wood. Oh, let me send it. Okay, so it had Kirby's History, Dreamland 3, Superstar, Kirby's Adventure, Crystal Shards, Dreamland 2, Dreamland, New Challenge Stages.
I have
How do
business to attend
copy
to.
this?
Plead the
There you
hostess,
go.
won't you,
Yeah, I'm very disappointed that Mario didn't really get anything. I mean, it's Mario. Like, why would you not do anything big?
I think part of it is that they know it's gonna sell no matter what, because it's Mario. Of course it's gonna sell.
But I would rather buy an original copy of Super Mario Galaxy and get Super Mario Galaxy 2 than buy the Switch version.
No, I know.
I would rather have it and play it on my Wii. Oh yes, there's a Club Nintendo anniversary medal for it. There were only 1,000 made. It's very pretty.
You're the deep cover.
Yeah, Club Nintendo was like really good. I remember there was a Luigi and Polterpup statue on there. Not the first 4 figures, the one that we saw in the comic store. There's another Luigi's Mansion figure that was exclusive to Club Nintendo.
French intelligence.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion, that's another thing. I mean, 3 was fantastic.
Yeah, 3 was
really good.
I never finished it, but 3 is really good. Also, Dark Moon is good. I don't know why people hate it. It's not bad. Dark Moon is not bad.
How do people hate Dark Moon? That was actually my favorite Luigi's Mansion.
Alright, now you take
surveillance photos of that exchange.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, but how many? There's only 3, right?
Yeah,
There's only 3 of them.
Did they not make? Well, they made.
Here, this is the Club Nintendo figure.
These are all things. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Cause they made the other games like on like the Wii U, and then they made it on like the
It's armored in.
The first one was on the GameCube, the second one was on the 3DS, and then the third one was on the Switch.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, my bad.
This figure was so cool.
I thought they made something on the Wii U. Did they not do that?
No,
I
I
was
wish.
using my mind, and it was just the Switch, but it looks.
No,
like
we waited a long time to get another Luigi's Mansion, but it was worth the wait, honestly.
It's true.
Oh, yes, the year of Luigi. That's why that Luigi statue came out. It was Luigi's 30th anniversary. But honestly, I would do anything to actually get this figure, because I remember seeing it go up and then I couldn't get it. It is $400 on eBay. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
But if I see it at too many games, that's a cop.
Wait, it's $400 for what game now?
It's $400 for that figure I sent.
Oh, my bad.
The Club Nintendo exclusive one. It's so cute, but it looks very tiny. I wouldn't pay that much for that.
I mean, how much did you have to pay anyways to be a part of something like
No, it's free. You enter the code that would come inside the boxes of your games. It would be this red slip, and then there would be this 16 or 18 digit code, and you'd enter it into your account and you would earn points.
Okay,
And then you redeem those points for things, which is how I actually have my my 3DS case, but it has the cover is if you could put like a game 3DS game cover inserts.
Here it is, Mr. Drake.
So I put the
Missile
Corpse
guidance
Party
module
one
restored
in
for the
there,
Americans.
and it has
I
the
trust
little
this effort
squares
brings us one step
inside, like the
closer to
3DS box,
Right,
and,
right.
like all the Corpse Party
You've
icons.
saved our technicians
So I
considerable
could just like
time,
interchange it, so I could put like
Can we accelerate the other night fire
Professor
elements
Layton
as well?
versus Phoenix Wright,
Absolutely,
or I
sir.
could put like
We're well underway
Pokemon
training
into
assault
it.
teams for the...
It was cool, and now I think
the hallway, sir.
I was looking
what is
for
it
the
called
powder room.
again? My Nintendo.
I think.
It's
My
a top
Nintendo
neighborhood.
is attempting to create
If these
something like
security
that for the
breach leads back to
Switch,
Japan,
but the
it's
thing
your
is,
head, mate.
my
Secure
3DS
this in the safe
cartridge
room.
case
I doubt
holds up
she's
to
alone.
18 games. The
Lock the
one
castle
they
down.
made for the Switch now only holds 8
Take this
games, and
woman
it's
to the
on
cable
one
car station.
side of the box
I don't want
compared
her
to 2
interrogation
sides,
to
like the
upset
3DS
the
one,
Interrogation?
Right.
Yeah.
What
which
kind
is a
of party
waste.
is this
I'd
anyway?
rather, go on Amazon and pay for the one I got where it's like magnetic closing and it holds, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24 games. And I'm at 14 right now. So like, they need to step up their game. I mean, they're trying, but the effort is a, C for me.
It's true. You're not wrong.
I think some of the goodies are good, if you want to put it that way. But the last My Nintendo thing I got was the Pokemon Team Galactic pop socket thing, like the ring pop socket, and it broke on me. Like, I didn't do anything to it. The ring genuinely doesn't work. Like, it doesn't keep my phone up or anything. It just falls down.
Yikes.
It breaks. Yeah, I mean, I paid $5 in shipping for it. That's why I'm a little pissed off. I also redeemed like 600 to 700 coins for it.
Right.
So that's a lot of coins. And then I had to pay for shipping. It's like, why'd you give me a broken product? It's not like they could replace it anyway because it goes out of stock
About
most of the
time
time.
you showed up.
So I pretty much, received cheap crap compared to what I used to get on my Nintendo.
Yeah.
it's cool, you know, it looks cool on my phone, but I'm not gonna let it take up space on my phone if it doesn't work.
True. Yeah.
Because they have a Piplup one too, and I want the Piplup, but then I'm like, it's gonna break on me again unless I, you know, glue it the way my aunt did with hers.
Yeah.
She had the same type, not the Pokemon one, but she had like one from Five Below or something, and she literally
That's
just glued it. She crazy glued it, so it would stay in place. Like, I don't want to do that. I shouldn't be paying $5 shipping for a cheap product.
Right.
Alright, why did that send me through the wall?
Poor quality. Let's see what the rewards are for my Nintendo now.
Yeah. I think a part of it with Nintendo is that they know anything will sell for them. Like, they don't have to try as hard.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. It does suck. I hate it.
Because if I'm redeeming so many points for physical products, it's like I shouldn't be, you know, receiving garbage.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's just me who experienced that with the pop socket. I don't know if anyone else has. I haven't asked anyone. But from my experience, I wouldn't redeem for a physical product again.
Yeah. You know, one thing I thought about again with these games, how I was talking about like Agent Under Fire wasn't as good as the other ones. Like, it's okay. The story, but going back to the story, it's terrible. Like, I was thinking about the story, I just killed myself. Okay. I hit the wall. I hit the wall. Alright, you know what?
Oh, they have a Pokemon cable.
I'm keeping that in. That's funny. But yeah, the first game, Age Under Fire, it was not great. It was kind of meh, because the story was bad. Where it's just like, oh, we're gonna use clones and take over the world through cloning, and yeah, that was it. I was like, okay, cool. Like, it wasn't interesting or anything crazy. It was just like, oh. Yeah. And then this game is a lot better. I like the story in this a little bit more. The only thing is, like, it's not as true to, like, I guess you could call it the 007 formula. Where, you know, like, 007 always, like, he's gonna get the girl at the end or whatever. This game, like, goes to, like, 3 different girls, and it's like, which one is he getting? Like, it's really weird. That's just an adaptation problem with me, not like an actual game. I don't know. It's a little apparent in this, because then when you play the next game after this, which is my favorite, Everything or Nothing, that game was actually amazing, and went and changed from the first person aspect to a third person, and it was great. Honestly, it made that transition very, very well.
Oh, I know a game that didn't age well for me. Silent Hill Homecoming. I didn't like it. It did not feel like...
That's 4, right?
No, it's the 6th installment.
They have 6? What? I thought they went stop at
Yeah. Unless I'm thinking of another one? Wait, okay, let me look up the images, because I played so many Silent Hill games, I just get so confused. I didn't play them, like, in the order of the stories, I don't care. Is this
they're all separate stories, though. It's just all about a town in Silent Hill.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand some aspects of Silent Hill, like why Pyramid Head exists. See, the thing about Pyramid Head, the creator is pissed off about him becoming, like, this huge Silent Hill icon, is because he was supposed to be, James's demon. James from Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
And then they just turned him into, like, this huge Silent Hill icon where he's showing up everywhere. And it's like, he was tailored for that specific character. There was no reason for him to go outside of Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. Like, the whole point is that it's like a personal hell for them, right?
Yeah. Silent Hill is pretty much like a personal hell. But it does have lore behind it. It gets confusing in my opinion. But is it, I think, maybe I'm thinking of another one. Did I play Silent Hill Homecoming?
Maybe.
This
I'm not sure. I haven't played them, so I wouldn't know.
It's not Silent Hill Downpour. No. It's the one where he comes back from war or something, and he's like looking for his brother.
To meet Zoe.
I
He
thought
has
you'd
like
never ask.
PTSD or something. I know the nurses showed up in this game. That's like
Nice
the only
landing,
thing
James.
I could tell you.
Why do you always seem to end up on top?
I
Lower
don't.
center of
I don't.
gravity.
It's not the room. I heard the room was good. I didn't play the room. Was it good though? Like, I heard it was good, but is it really good? Like, I feel like Silent Hill became such a hit or miss. My favorite is either 2 or 3 though. Nothing beats 2 or 3 for me.
That is true. 2 is
But
amazing.
2 is like, alright, you know what? I have to admit 2 is my favorite and the best of Silent Hill.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, not gonna lie, it's like low key, like unopposed.
But Heather is my favorite character,
Yeah.
so that's why I like 3 too. But James,
That one's a nasty bit
Chef
of business, isn't it? Perfect.
man, I miss Silent Hill.
I know. That's another
Okay,
one. That
we'll
game that's
get
not
we'll get
treated
Silent
well.
Hill NFTs.
You drive.
Shoot. Sorry, monkey.
Zoe,
We'll
we
get
haven't
Silent
much
Hill
time.
monkey images. Sorry, I have to censor myself because of YouTube.
What?
We'll get Silent Hill monkey images so our video doesn't get a strike before we get another Silent Hill game. Pay with digital currency on Bitcoin.
Fun.
I love my.
I want a Silent Hill 2 remake. The collection that they made with all the, I think it was like 1, 2, and 3 on it, it sucked. It was like $100
Right.
on PS Now. Here, this is why he wanted Pyramid Head to be like his personal demon. Look at this. This is such like a cool image.
Got it! We're out of here!
It's so sad that the creator wished he never drew Pyramid Head because Pyramid Head is really cool.
I know. I feel so bad.
Lost them in the trees.
Look at this. How is this not cool?
Isn't it like the first like really
It's not the
Silent
first.
Hill
It's not the
video?
first enemy. It's the first like. It's like when you see Nemesis. Like the first. Oh God, this is terrifying. I need to like run
I
away.
mean, alright, I'm gonna argue that Pyramid Head has more energy than Nemesis and whatever his name, Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Behind us, James!
I
Mr. T's an actor.
honestly, if you really think about it, like
had like an girl gamer moment.
I'm telling you, it do be a Mr. T kind of vibe. Like
I mean, you're not wrong.
What's his name? Mr.
Mr.
X?
X, not Mr. T.
Yeah, I was close.
It's
Mr. X.
Punch it, Zoe.
I've never played Resident Evil 2 except for watching Joey play it. That's it. I've never played Resident Evil 2. That sounds horrible. I should be ashamed of myself for not playing one of the most iconic horror games of all time.
I wish I played it. I haven't played because my family never bought PS1 games,
Behind us, James!
but like only my uncle had them, and then you need to belong to the house.
I don't even think I could get Silent Hill 2 for cheap anymore.
Oh, where is?
you'd be surprised, like when you look at some of these games, about how expensive they really are.
Oh yeah, I found Silent Hill 3 in Pennsylvania for $40, complete in box, and it had like this protective wrap on it. Not the shrink wrap that you get from stores, but like, you know, that plastic case that keeps it safe. And it was in really good condition, and
Hang
it's
on
one of my
tight.
biggest
We're in
regrets.
for a bumpy ride.
I really should have, because they were offering me 2 and 3 for $80 together instead of $120, and I'm like, well, shit. Why didn't I do it?
Sorry, we forgot to make a reservation.
Yeah, the Silent Hill HD collection is god awful.
I was talking about something else. Now
Looks
we're
like
going
we
back to
should
the
move.
game.
It's not over
That's
yet.
like
Back into
now
the woods.
going back to it, playing it again. I'm like speed running it so much in this game. Like I've already through the first two levels. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Just not. Oh my god. Just the box and the game, no manual or anything. It's worth $100.
Silent Hill 1.
Two.
James, in front
Yeah,
of
sounds
us.
about right.
Silent Hill 1 had the offer of $71, complete in box. Had everything in it. Yeah, I didn't take that offer. Let's see how much it's worth now.
It's like 150.
Oh, well, look at that. $250.
What? No way. Are you serious? 250? I thought it was like 150. Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much. I was a stupid teenager. Yeah, see, I can see why the creator of Pyramid Head doesn't want this character to be everywhere. Because this figure is labeled Silent Hill X Dead by Daylight, the Executioner Premium Statue.
Yeah.
Do you really think Dead by Daylight fans give a shit about Pyramid
Okay.
Head?
Probably not.
No. Because Dead by Daylight is a dead game.
Well, yeah, you are wrong about that.
It's not dead enough. I'm telling you.
Hacked enough.
Listen,
listen,
it's dying. Let's call
What
it
happened?
dying.
No, like it
Nah,
always
but
like
it's hacked.
had.
Come on.
It already has like falling
this guy
off,
here
but
the
people
whole
still play
night?
it. It's not like
Perhaps,
here's the
but you
story.
look
I'm
like
not gonna
you
see
needed
like
the
people
rest.
not
I
play
don't
that
recall
game.
getting much rest.
Like there's
at
more
all,
people
James.
playing Dead by Daylight than there are people playing like HOTS. But that's just because like there's a rank in it and stuff. Like I know like people play it for just that they want to get like their characters.
When it draws into the extraction point, we'll meet you there. Don't
There's a
hurry.
competitive aspect.
Silent Hill 3 wait, it's labeled Silent Hill X Dead by Daylight, Robbie the Rabbit. Okay. First of all, it's
007,
from
the local authorities
Silent
are
Hill
not to be
3,
harmed.
and
Use
if
your
I do
non-lethal
recall,
weapons as
it's
a
from
deterrent.
Silent Hill Homecoming.
Smoke screen
The bunny.
online.
But why does it have to be Dead by Daylight? I don't get it. Just label it how it is. What is this? Silent Hill comic? Is this legit?
No, I don't remember being this fast in this game. I'm very fast.
It's just like, man, knowing that we'll never get these games ever again. What's going on
It's
here?
part of growing up in reality. It happens.
No, it's Konami's fault. They really need to sell these IPs. It's getting
Well,
ridiculous.
yeah, I'm wrong about that. That is Konami has no idea what to do. Like,
Was moving to Sony. Sony could easily acquire it, and he gets it back.
There's a lot of where I feel like nowadays where too it's like not knowing what to do with your IP and everything suck. But then it's like not knowing what to do with your IP, so then you make something out of the IP that like should never have been made in the first place.
yeah,
It's like makes a really bad taste.
Oh, how Metal Gear 3 got a remake, but it was actually through a legal engine, and they used the Fox engine in order to make the cutscenes? Yes.
don't talk to me about that god-awful 3DS remake. That was one of the worst things ever.
Listen, the only good thing that came out of the 3DS remake was the theme for the 3DS.
They made a 3D.
Okay.
For Metal Gear, yeah, it was a 3D. It was a 3D remake, and it was not good. The controls were like clunky,
Which
And
game
it-
in the series is this?
the third game, and it looked worse. It looked worse than the PS2 game. I was like, why?
It's not. It's a small con. It's not a 360. Yeah, it's really not a console.
It's for 360p. If you want to see how amazing Silent Hill 3 looked like at the time,
What's that?
look at these renders. This is amazing.
007, you must eliminate those helicopters if we are to make a safe extraction.
Man, I miss this game. Oh wait, I forgot the iconic line.
Wait, from Silent Hill
There you
2?
go. 3.
I out of? Oh, I'm out of Rocket League.
I'm not allowed to say it on the podcast, but I sent it.
Moving down. For accepting death. Is this a? Okay, you can.
Welcome aboard, 007.
Monsters were really cool in Silent Hill 3.
They were. Silent Hill has
I
really
like-
good monsters in general.
I like this one. This one was cool. It's like a ragdoll monster. Like a
Bond,
prisoner
MI6 has
all
been contacted by Alexander Mayhew, Raphael Drake's chief of
chained
Asian
up
operations.
and, you know,
Mayhew
like...
fears that Drake intends to kill him.
Silent Hill makes some really
Like
really
that.
creepy
Back in
stuff.
Austria.
They just make
In
some really creepy
exchange
stuff.
for
I
our
think it's like the
protection,
best thing they got
Mayhew
going
will
for it.
deliver evidence exposing Drake's master plan,
Man.
codenamed Nightfire.
Man.
A scheme that Mayhew insists
Man.
threatens global
Man.
security.
I like
The
the
name
puzzle
Bond.
aspect to Silent
James.
Hill.
Oh, he said it! He said it!
Mayhew-san is expecting you.
Sorry.
That's why
Mayhew
the
is
day
one
they
demand
had that
be brought
trailer
in
for
by
Dead by
James
Daylight, and
Bond
I'm like,
himself.
oh my god,
Our
we're getting a
informant
Silent
awaits
Hill
you at his
3
Japanese
remake,
estate.
and it's like, no,
Good luck,
Dead by Daylight.
007.
And I'm like, okay, great, I'm turning this off now.
Yeah, it's kind of
Parker
dumb.
looked amazing. I'm like, oh my god, who's the model? Who's the actor? Like, she looks amazing. Like, she looks exactly like Heather and everything, and then it's just like, boom. But do you know who I think could make a really good Silent Hill 3 remake? Or any Silent Hill remake? I think Square Enix could do a good job.
The Nightfire
I would
data
love to
maker.
see Silent Hill in the Final Fantasy style, especially the hair.
Expecting
That
other
would be
guests.
cool.
The hair would
I
be
think that would
very
look really
pretty.
Please, stay with Alex.
Man,
It's Drake.
What is
we're
it?
never getting...
We must get to
Never
the
getting
security
there.
bunker.
I just thought of like the weirdest complaint ever, or like not even complaint, just the weirdest like design that they did with these 007 games. I don't know why, for some reason, in Agent Under Fire, the character it's not like of any actor. It's just like its own 007 guy, and it looks so off. Cause like it looks like it's trying to be like Pierce Brosnan, but it's mixed in with another actor.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's not
check the
mocap.
hallway.
No, not that. It's just the way it's
It's
designed.
just model or something else?
They just made their own model, and it's like a mix of Pierce Brosnan with like Sean Connery. Like it has Pierce Brosnan's hair with like
Weird.
their faces combined. But then like in this game, you can clearly see it's Pierce Brosnan. And their voices, like the first one, Agent of Fire, has no like doesn't really have a good voice act. This one has a pretty good voice. I think they use the same one actually. I'm not sure. But then the third game, they actually got like everyone from the 007 movies to voice themselves. Like it was
I
really
think
cool.
voice acting was very solid when it came to PS1.
To the right.
It's true.
Voice acting was like... I feel like it really kick-started with the PS1. You got amazing cast like Metal Gear, you got some Silent Hill going on. What else did they have? We don't talk about Mega Man.
It reminded me of that like, the PS1. And the first thing I forgot about when I thought about PS1
This way.
and how they just brought back.
They had Mega Man Legends.
They brought back Spyro, and they did like a remake on that too.
And then no one cared.
And
yeah.
no one cared
Yeah.
about it. But they cared about the Crash one was like they.
Crash, a lot of people talked about.
The Crash
Crash
one
one
was
was pretty good.
the Crash one was amazing, and then like Spyro is dead. It was just dead.
I heard Spyro got pretty good voice
close to the
actors
bunker
for the
now.
remake.
They had good
They had good voice acting. It's just the game itself was kind of.
It's not like the game
Crap.
itself is bad. I mean, you get 3 games for the, which I mean, that's saying you get.
I mean, it's usually discounted for like 20
Wait.
bucks, so 3 games for 20 bucks is pretty good.
What you're looking
I'm forgetting.
for is
Hold on,
locked
I have
in
to
my
look at it
bedroom
right. I
safe.
actually
This
don't
is the
know
key.
which
The
just-
Spyro
Feed
trilogy?
it to the dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
but,
was like Spyro Reignited trilogy.
No, but for some reason in my head, I'm
Keep your
thinking
head
of
down. I'll be
the
back.
Dragonfly game.
Also, could you wipe the hard drive on my computer?
Like,
I
it's
don't
the
want
one-
to leave
it's
a
the
data
bad
trail
one.
for Drake to
Oh,
follow.
the
I
little I remember
And
Dragonfly.
please protect my
Spyro.
servants.
Spyro, get up.
They're like
know what you're
family.
Spyro.
not that one. Not that one.
What? That's not it?
No, well, no, yeah, you're thinking of the right Dragonfly, but they made a game. It was like called like the Year of the Dragonfly, and it's so bad.
What?
If you look this game up, it's awful. But I forget if it's the 4th game in the series or the 3rd game in the series. I think it's the 4th. And I might just be like losing my mind.
That might have been
But-
the one I played. There was only one I ever played.
No,
There
you
was-
played
I-
the horrible
I only played
one.
one. I just remember my aunt had it. I was like, hey, can I play this? She's like, yeah. I played
So
it,
there was
and it just sucked.
like there was because yeah, it sucks because it was the 4th one, and the 4th one was so bad. The first one was good, the second one's good, and the third one is great. Like, and then there's the 4th one that comes after it, and it starts to go like downhill. Hold on, I pulled up the Battle.net store. I can find it in a second. Hold on.
Am I the only person who owned a PSP?
I had one, but it was my dad's, so I never played it.
I owned a PSP, but like the only games I remember playing on it was like Secret Agent Clank and
I remember that.
Oh, I remember that game.
Secret Agent Clank was one of them. I know that like there was like Size Matters was another one, but I never played
Yeah.
that.
I didn't play that
And
one.
There's a game that was kind of like a Diablo game, but that like it came with like everyone's PSP. It was like there was like a Diablo clone that came with everyone's like
Days
PSP.
Inferno?
No,
that was on PlayStation.
No, that's like a that's like a God of War.
Paul, it is a PlayStation.
I mean, you know what I mean, like an actual like not port.
The home console.
Yes, that you know what I mean.
Man, I remember being at gymnastics and I'd see a bunch of kids waiting for their siblings coming out from gymnastics, and they would sit in the lobby and play their PSP. They would play like the racing games and stuff. And I would just sit there and I'd be like, whoa, what is that thing? That's pretty cool. And I never really knew what it was until I learned about Corpse Party.
You know what? Maybe I
And then I
shouldn't. Maybe I
finally got
shouldn't
my
use
own
a shotgun next to a civilian.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I'm looking for. It's not even on the. Wait, it's not even on the store anymore. Wait, what?
What, the Spyro?
Yeah, they got rid of it.
Really?
What?
It's not there.
Are you sure? Wait, are you sure it was made by
Blizzard doesn't
Activision?
have it because Activision bought out like Crash Bandicoot, and I'm pretty sure Crash Bandicoot.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy, right?
Wait,
Yeah, there's no-
because
It was made by Activision?
yeah, and Activision.
It's on Steam.
Why is it not
It
on
might be on
PlayStation?
Steam. Then I don't know why
It's on
it's
Steam for
The
$40.
thing was, it was on Battle.net though at one point.
What?
You mean Year of the Dragon?
No. I'm talking about like the Spyro
Rip Those
trilogy.
Rage. It came with
why-
Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon.
Why is Spyro trilogy no longer on Battle?
Not 4 years ago already. The character redesigns were nice.
Yeah, like this was it was the Carnage Divisions merges with Blizzard, so which is the Crash Bandicoot and the Spyro company.
Spyro's from 98?
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad I can see that laser on the simulator.
I can't believe Spyro is from 98. I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah, Spyro's very old.
Spyro is really old. It's like as old as Crash.
No, I think
It's like
Crash is
that
older,
old.
like a little bit.
It might be older, but cause they had like 3 games in Crash's like.
It doesn't say that Activision made Spyro the Dragon though. It says Universal. As in,
No,
like,
but they
Universal
Universal.
Studios.
Yeah.
I'm not
they did.
joking. It says Universal Studios.
No, but like they bought them out eventually. I think.
Oh, they did.
Can you not walk in front of the gun? Oh,
Oh, there's
god!
like a Spyro and Crash
How will I
combo
repay you?
thing
If I
you
live
could get,
through
like
this,
a
I'll need a
bundle.
large sake.
Wow,
and
he's
No.
very impressive.
Well, that's why I'm saying like there's a bundle, but like the only like when I look at.
Ew, what do you call it? Skylanders? He looks so ugly in the
Oh,
in
we
Skylanders.
don't talk
Skylanders,
about
yeah, we
that.
don't talk
It's
about
very
that.
ugly.
We don't talk about that.
I tried playing Skylanders at my ex-friend's house in like 5th grade and it didn't work.
It's not
They,
good.
they so like they literally in the, like I grew up playing like a bit of the Spyro games, like the ones where they were like way more 3D platformers and not like the ones that you'll. I mean, like these are like 3D platformers, but like old. Like they made like one where there's like a 2-player like mode or something, or you took control of like 2 dragons. Like in the story, like I think they both like end up blowing up or something, and my childhood character disappeared forever or whatever. And then they made this game afterwards, and I was like, what? I swear to God, this is the story of like the last Spyro game that I can remember. Wait, hold on, look at the Spyro. The Spyro. I have to look at this. Dawn of the Dragon, was it? No. Cause they made, yeah, this might be it. I swear to God, yeah. Cause there's the little other dragon that was like a final boss in another game, and then they threw them in. Oh yeah, yeah. This is literally it. Yeah, it's Spyro like ends up like something. He ends up doing something, and then like the other one's like, "I won't leave you," kids. Like, "I love you," and then it's like so cringe, and then it's just like, all right, and now they're in like some kind of like alternate universe or whatever, or something. Like, I swear to God, and I swear to God, it's the last game of the series. Like, I don't know what this is. Of like all these like, cause they did like, what was it? Cause they made like a whole new Spyro series itself, and that might be the Legend of Spyro. Hold on, the Legend. Yeah, they literally made like an entire new series out of Spyro, and they called it the Legend of Spyro, and they did a whole new game. And this is like, maybe,
oh God.
Hold on, wait. This might even be the version of a game I think that it stopped becoming like a collectathon and became more of just like a railroad. No, like a what would I describe it as? Kind of like a hallway like story. Yeah, like where you just kind of like go and do the quest, and then like you go through the story like any other typical game, right? Instead of it being like the other games where like you ran around to like areas, you got stuff in the areas, right? You like might go back later on to do more things within the areas in terms of like progression, and then like you can progress.
Okay, now I'm talking about, yeah, I get it.
But like they made it just like, nope, you just keep going, like you don't stop. That's the story. Like that's really it, and that was it.
I feel like the PS1 did a good job with aesthetics. Like, look at this. This is from Mega Man Legends. You can never replicate this type of like aesthetic.
Oh my God! Wait, I'm looking at all the Spyro games. I'm getting
The
like
colors blend so well, and it's just even the poly shading. It is gorgeous.
This is nuts. I'm looking at all this stuff and like having the nostalgia. So crazy. Because
This
you have like.
isn't even with like a mod either. It's exactly what the game looks like.
Wait, Paul. The game you played was on the PlayStation, right? It was a PlayStation 1 game, correct? Or was it a PS2 game?
Wait, which game?
The Spyro game that you played.
It was on PS2. It was PS2.
Okay, wait, so you're good. So then you didn't play Year of the Dragon, alright. But you might have played a Heroes? Hold on. No!
What did I play?
No,
what was
I'm
it?
sorry, I'm losing my mind. Okay, so no, you actually might have played this one. Is this yeah, you definitely played Enter the Dragonfly. Oh God. I feel so bad for you.
What did you have to collect? Was it golden dragonflies you had to collect?
If that might be what it is, and if that is the case, like, yeah.
Then yeah, I think I definitely played this one you're talking about.
That's not the good one, it's the bad one.
Yikes.
Oh God. Yeah, this is the one that was like so janky and like buggy, it just like was not worth playing. Like, it's just like not. You could play literally any of the other games and be like, wow, this game's amazing. And then you go to play this game, it's like, wow, this game is horrible.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm Finding Nemo for the game too.
Yes! The Finding Nemo game.
Nemo game was pretty. That was a pretty good one.
We need to talk about
I could not figure out that game for my life.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be real.
Man.
There were a lot of like movie to video game things, but they were really.
SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
They were yes. These were really.
That was really hard for no reason.
Okay, no. all of these games were super hard, but they were really good. Like
No, it sounded like they were like super hard, like to start off with.
SpongeBob movie
But,
But
game.
like,
Let's go.
they would hit like a wall.
What
You'd
about
get like a
Kiki? Have
difficulty
you seen her?
spike. Okay,
She's a
like the
big girl.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
movie.
like
can
you would
do
hit
this.
you would always hit there was always a wall to hit.
Yeah.
In that game, it was for me. I couldn't get past like
Wait here.
the game anymore
Let's get
because
moving.
you got to Bikini Bottom like after like everyone's got bucket heads.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and-
Oh,
and-
that part.
Homie, speaking
get
of
to that
speaking
part,
of walls, you wanna know those
and
walls? Like,
it's like you need like every single collectible. Well, not collectible, but like you need every other like star basically because it's basically like a Mario.
yeah, there's like a
Super
collectible.
Mario.
Yeah.
It's like you need every other like whatever like Goofy Goober token or something to
Goofy
like.
Goober
Yeah,
token, yes.
I never finished that
Okay,
game.
hold on.
I never finished
Another
it.
thing to
but I
talk
got
about
close.
walls, that boss right there was the hardest thing as a kid because it terrified me. It's like to see a ninja come out with glowing red eyes. I was terrified as a kid. But like, then I just realized, oh wait, I have a shotgun. Just use this.
You'll need the password to the main
It's too late.
It's
I think it's cool that they had the original voice actors though in the SpongeBob movie game.
They did. Okay, I don't think all of them were. I don't think Mindy came back. I know obviously SpongeBob and Patrick
Sounded
did.
like.
I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't think that was Mindy.
Pinned down.
No, she sounded exactly like Mindy.
I don't know. It might have been.
I promise you, Drake will
I hope we don't get a remake of this game because all the other SpongeBob remakes sucked.
Okay, there was only one remake and it was not bad. Rehydrated was not bad. It was.
Rehydrated isn't
Over there.
bad at
Okay,
all.
okay. Here's the problem with Rehydrated. It's a little buggy. That's it. Other than that, it's really good.
Oh my god. It was all the original actors. You had Tom Kenny, Bill, Clancy, Jeffrey, Scarlett Johansson,
Hold on.
Fred Tatasciore.
Hold on, wait a minute. You want to talk about who didn't come back? What about how Clancy didn't come back in the first SpongeBob game for Battle for Bikini Bottom? And he sounds like, SpongeBob boy. This is what I sound. That's what he sounds like. That's pretty much what he sounds like.
Yeah, he didn't sound right.
I remember him saying like, oh, he was like, your treasure chest looking a bit light, boy. Like, that's how he sounds. It's really
The
bad.
fact that Fred Tatasciore was Dennis and we met him was pretty funny.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my god.
We met him.
I'm trying to like, look at like a list of like these games that like I might have known growing up.
I barely had any GameCube games. I only had like 5 of them.
GameCube was like weird for me because it was like I was playing. I remember like they had Super Mario Sunshine was one of them.
Yeah.
I remember the Metroid Prime or something, but I didn't get far in that game. I just remember getting like destroyed playing that game.
Yeah. Okay, you wanna know what's weird? I was talking about this earlier today with one of our friends, and like it's so weird. GameCube apparently it sold really bad. That's why there's not a lot of games. There's not a lot of copies of games.
If I look up games for the GameCube here, like games
Like the PlayStation
Or the
around that time sold like
GameCube.
hundreds of millions, but the GameCube barely sold 20 million apparently.
All right, ready? Here's some like here's like iconic games that you definitely know by playing the GameCube, right? You have Melee, right? You have
I
Smash
don't
Bros.
have
Melee.
that.
You have Sunshine. You have Wind Waker.
Nope.
You have a game I never played, but I've heard like it looks so fun, which is Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, the best Mario Kart. I don't care what anyone says. That's the best Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
Then there's Luigi's Mansion.
Yep.
There's Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Ooh, iconic.
You have the original Animal Crossing, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
You have Metroid Prime, Resident Evil 4. There's F-Zero GX. Eternal Darkness is a game. They had
Yes.
some Fire Emblem game.
Eternal Darkness. That's where Path of Radiance came from. Yeah. The game that's now
Twin
$300.
Snakes.
I remember this game being on the
Snakes.
Wii. I remember Twilight Princess being a Wii game and not a GameCube
Twilight
game.
Princess was originally on the
I'll
GameCube.
explore laser
Okay,
trip
so
switches
maybe
test
I'm
cycle.
I think it came out for the GameCube and the Wii. You know how they do like
4 minutes.
you know how they did like where Black and White 2 came out during the
Right.
3DS era and it's like, oh, works on 3DS but in 2D
Mhm.
to like advertise the backwards compatibility.
Right.
Yeah, so you could still play your Twilight Princess GameCube on the Wii. So it was like, oh, hey, well, you can still play it on the Wii.
Let's see what other ones. I literally looked up on Google games for the GameCube, and this is.
I looked like a moron to the Target employee, and you guys want to know why? Because I learned about the Wii from kids in school. And
I mean, I felt like
oh, can you play the DS games on it? I asked my dad, and he's like, okay, we'll go to Target and ask. God help that poor employee that day. That employee, if you ever see this, I am so sorry. You should have smacked me as a kid. I physically went up to this man in electronics section and said, can you play DS games on the Wii? And he said, no, it'll break the Wii.
at least he was being real.
Complete
No,
in
I gotta help you
I
out.
think that was one of my first signs that I should have went to the doctor.
Okay, don't see me.
Hold on,
Don't see me.
I'm trying to see what other games there. Oh my god, I'm going down like memory lane with all these games that I'm looking at. So let's see. I never played this one. It was Toadstool Tour, the Mario Golf.
What is that?
It's
the Mario Golf one. Okay,
I never played it.
Bye.
Pokemon Coliseum. I never played that.
Yep.
But I heard it was good. Let's see. There's a Sonic Mega Collection, which I don't remember. It's 7 games in it.
Sonic Riders.
There's MGS2, there's a Pikmin 1 and 2, Metroid Prime 2, there's Beautiful Joe and a Beautiful Joe 2. I've never played those. I don't remember this Mario Superstar Baseball. I remember the one on the Wii. If this might be the same game, I have no idea.
Super Sluggers?
Oh yes.
No, this is the OG one. This is the original.
The one on the Wii was Super Sluggers, right?
Yeah, but the one on the Wii, I
Yeah.
don't know. But they did like really weird thing, and this is like where I'm about to throw in like the soccer game that Mario had, the Super Mario Strikers.
Yes.
But then they made like the one for the Wii, and I remember the one for the Wii is like really good.
It's baseball, yeah.
It's well no, you're talking about the baseball game is really good. I'm talking about the one where they had a soccer game.
I thought that was on the DS only.
No, they had a
Laser
Wii
switches
game.
test
For
cycle
they had Super Mario
aborted.
Strikers like
Office floor
Plus
laser
or whatever
system
was on the Wii, and then they did like
now active.
another one like recently.
Executive
or they
floor
like
Oh,
lasers
the new one
test
coming
cycle.
out?
Yeah, the new one that's
Now
coming out.
running.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like hype because that's like people who like know about the Wii game, they know about that game too.
Was that not the code?
Hype for Wii Sports on the 29th because I have to pre-order it from Walmart. You actually get a Hydro Flask with your purchase. That says Wii Sports on it.
All right, let's see what else.
Not Wii Sports, Switch Sports.
Okay, whatever. Let's do this thing.
Let's see. They got the Four Swords Adventure, that Zelda game.
I remember that.
I don't remember this. I remember like I saw this online and they were like, this game is like super expensive if you want to actually have 4 people.
Four Swords?
Yeah, you need like every single person to have the adapter and the console.
Yep.
Whatever, or the
Fun fact, it came out on the 3DS as like a Club Nintendo download exclusive or something, and I still have it on one of my 3DSs.
Let's see. Then we have Pokemon XD Gale Darkness, which is a great game.
I have a story for that one. Alright, so there's gonna be some person beating my ass for this choice. So, in the Staten Island Mall, there used to be a mom and pop shop before GameStop existed in the mall. It was a video game store, and they were selling like GameCube, PlayStation, you name it. So I walked over to the GameCube section with my dad, and he's like, alright, you pick one game. So I pulled out Pokemon XD and Pokemon Channel, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, alright daddy, which one do you think I should get? He's like, I don't know, which one do you like more? Which cover do you like more? And I'm like, oh, well this one looks scary, but this one looks really pretty. And I picked Pokemon Channel.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Gale of Darkness is a really hard game. You would have probably.
You know what? I took the fat L on that one because now it's worth like 3 times more than Pokemon Channel. I can get a complete in box for $70 now for Pokemon Channel.
How much is Gale
Meanwhile,
of
Pokemon
Darkness worth?
XD like 300 now, complete in box.
The game is
What?
hard. It's not an easy game. It's
Joey
like
owns it, so I could just easily borrow it from Joey. But my point is, I was a stupid kid, a very stupid.
I don't think
kid.
that you can't call yourself stupid on this.
No, this was my strike too. My first strike was
No.
asking a Target employee if I could put DS games in the Wii.
Yeah, it's true. He's got
That
a
was
he's got a
my
point
second
there.
strike.
Listen.
Oh, here's my third strike. I wanted to clean my DS light,
No,
right?
don't bring
So
it
I
up.
turned the faucet on, and then I put the water in the game card slot, and I let it run for 2 minutes.
Dear God, so anyways, let's get to other games. There's. I never played this one. Beyond Good and
And I
Evil.
went to my mom
Yes.
crying.
Okay, hold on. Beyond Good and Evil, I heard is like like a really good game. But like you can't
Yeah.
one, you can't find it anywhere, and two, the sequel was like got announced like what 5 years ago now, and we've heard
And it never
nothing.
came out.
Not
Yeah.
even nothing. There's zero of the game. Like, it doesn't
Let's see, then
exist.
there's Mario Party.
Didn't Code
4.
Veronica come out on the GameCube?
Yes,
It did.
it did, but
think.
it eventually came to the PS2, I think.
The PS2. and
Yes,
everyone-
because we found the PS2 version. Remember that?
Oh yeah, we did. That's right.
Yeah, for like $10.
I don't know what.
Didn't I
edition
buy
it
that?
was,
I
though.
think I bought it.
No, you said no.
Oh,
Oh, because I
I'm
know
sorry. I'm about to throw up.
Why?
Star Fox Adventures.
Star Fox, yeah.
And then like right
Did
after
Okami come out on the Wii or GameCube? I think it's the Wii, right?
the
Okami?
Wii.
Was it?
Wii?
Yeah, because the whole point of it was to literally draw. Like when you have to like go to do the drawing
Yeah,
stuff.
motion control.
Actually, it might be okay. It might be on the GameCube too, because I do remember it being like a very slow like controller to do the drawing.
Cycle will complete in.
I feel like
1
there were
minute.
more games made for the
it
Game
was.
Boy
I think it was.
Advance.
I think it was for both. Okay, let's see what else there is. So, anyways, let's see. Okay, Sonic Adventure Battle 2, or like that's a great one, right? Chibi Robo is like
Chibi Robo is a
I
really good-
remember
And then like they
the
kept,
iconic 3DS version.
it was so iconic, and then Nintendo was just like, you know what if we just killed it? Like it didn't
Yep.
exist.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
life. Anyway,
It came with like a little figure too, right? Chibi Robo?
I
the
maybe
3DS.
maybe.
Like an amiibo or something, or like the dawn of amiibos.
I'm not gonna know the name of this one after Resident Evil 0. What is this? Baten Kato's Eternal Winter? Is that what that is? Says? I can't even see
That
it.
sounds familiar, but I have no
Oh
idea.
no, I'm sorry. It's called Baten Kato's Eternal Winter and the Lost Ocean.
That sounds familiar.
Apparently, it's like a really good game. It looks like. And then after that, it's Tales of Symphonia.
Hey, Tails!
I never played
Good
that.
series. Very good
I put-
series.
I put
There was
that
Mario
together when
Party
your
4 and
boyfriend's
5.
chopper nearly
Yep.
clipped me off the
Kirby
building.
Air Ride.
Yeah, the Sonic Riders of Kirby.
I do remember playing Soul Calibur 2, but not on the GameCube. I played on the
These
PlayStation 2.
stairs go directly to the
Um,
roof. You'll find a
They,
parachute in
I
the
forgot they
helicopter.
started doing like Star
It's your
Wars
only
like
chance of
trilogy
escape.
stuff.
Dominic,
Yep, I have the I have the Lego
Ghost.
Star Wars
You think you're the
GameCube.
only spy
Oh,
who can
wait, I
make
forgot
I
about
played all the time.
Having a stroke right now. Forgot about Donkey Kong Jungle Beat with the bongos.
Yes,
The
yes.
bongos.
Please, James.
Those
Go
that
now.
was so fun.
It was a very fun game. Sonic Heroes, I do remember, but on PS2.
Oh god, the rain is making it lag.
I don't know if this Baten Kato's could be.
I don't know.
Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. I don't know.
I heard-
Okay, a very underrated series and everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, Super Monkey Ball 2.
I ran out of ammo for it. God.
I'm trying to see what other games. I don't even know what this one is.
Was there Jack and Daxter or no? That
No,
was
Jack and
PlayStation?
Daxter is a PlayStation thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Battalion Wars,
well,
and this
that-
looks very...
Italian Wars?
You mean Advanced Wars?
No, but the Battalion Wars.
Oh, but
Oh, I was like, what?
No, this is... Oh, wait, I do remember this game, but I don't remember playing it. Like, I just remember seeing... It. You would get... It would be like a... It's like a... You were, like, playing as the character units or whatever, and you got, like, an army of, like, dudes, and you controlled everybody. Like, in real time. Like, I guess, like, in real time.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever, but, like, you were the character, right? Controlling... Let's say, like, if it was a tank, you would control the tank unit, right? And it had like a health pool and stuff, right? And you had like objectives.
Wait, this game sounds familiar. I always remember there as a kid, like there was some game like this where you.
So
were,
if I throw a picture into this
hold
chat,
on.
I'll show
Were you able to take control of units in like first person?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Oh
what
my
I
god!
did.
Yes, I've been searching for this game for like since I've been like I remember seeing my uncle play this game and I never knew what it was. And I was like, what is this?
You might find it at too many games.
It's like a.
Well, I never.
It's like I don't even know how to
Well,
describe
I
this
never
game.
played it though. 'Cause I was a kid.
It's like a bunch of like you had like different units. Like there'd be like a normal soldier, then there'd be
Yeah.
like a heavy machine gun, or a bazooka.
Throw it a
A
photo. I need
bazooka.
to see this.
Yeah, I'm about to throw a photo up because this game, I forgot. I swear to God, like looking at this, I'm like, this looks so familiar.
Did anyone here have the Game Boy family as a kid?
Game Boy. No, I did not.
No, I'm gonna try to
No,
get
I was the only
for-
person who owned a Game Boy.
I'm gonna get like a picture from
game,
like the
but not a-
first-
Everyone in the
No, wait.
family, like,
Oh no.
like any Game Boy console.
No, what was it? My family, we all had DS. That's what we had.
Really?
Remember? Yeah, the DS was a very popular thing with me and my sister.
You guys never got hand-me-downs or anything from family members?
Well, I was the oldest, so.
I got one recently, and it was, but like I don't think I remember taking it. I told him as well. I was like, no, I don't, actually, or maybe I did take it. I forget. It was an Atari.
Atari?
Oh,
You had
okay.
an Atari?
My dad still has the Sega Saturn. He has a Bug's Life on it.
You have the Bug's Life game on the Sega Saturn? What?
Yes. He played it religiously.
Take a look at it. This is what like maybe like the very first game or something.
My friend.
I know what this game is.
I'm telling you.
I know what this game is.
But they made
seen it.
3 more.
I've seen it.
There's one for the Switch. I did not know that. There's another one. There's like a second one which I never knew about. This is so weird. I've never seen this game. I remember seeing the first game, but not the
Oh god, I can't.
Wait, so if you guys played Game Boy Advance games, you guys played it on the DS?
No, well, no, I had a Game Boy Advance.
I had a Game Boy Advance for like a tiny bit, and then like the DS came out, and I remember like.
Did you guys play your Game Boy games on the DS or no?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did it for, I think it was like Emerald. I did it for a bit, and then like I think I started like teaming away from it because like the DS kind of became like the mainstream thing.
Yeah.
We just kind of like started to like fall off against like from those games.
What I used to do as a kid, I used to play on the Game Boy Advance during the day, and then I would play on the DS Lite at night
Sorry to drop in like this.
for the Game Boy
Would you ladies
games.
mind giving me a
But it
ride?
sucks that the color doesn't fit in the thing because it would easily become like the greatest backlit system of all time for that stuff.
Hold on, that was
But
another
I
thing.
can't.
That was another thing I just. Anyone see the background there with the?
Sort of.
I just realized how buggy that background was.
Yeah.
I literally saw a clipping through the floor. Okay, back to
We
this gun.
decrypted the Nightfire files.
No, it's not this game. There's a different game. Like it's actual first person, not third
concerning
person.
a shut-down nuclear
Well, this
power
is like
plant not far
I'm
from
assuming it's like
Tokyo.
first person / third
Phoenix
person.
Corporation
When
has been
did Call of
contracted to
Duty
cleanse the plant
start?
of radioactive
2001.
material. We now
No.
suspect
Oh my-
that massive
so did
amounts of
Halo?
construction have been
No,
secretly carried
Halo,
out.
no,
Halo
Halo started in
Towers.
1999
Your
or
mission is to
2000.
infiltrate the plant
Halo
and
was
find
before.
out.
Did it really? Because I have the original Halo
As always,
box right next to
007.
me.
Best of
Actually, no,
luck.
wait. COD was
Are
1999.
you sure?
I think COD was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
COD
think
was-
you're getting it mixed up.
COD
I think Halo is the good one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. I need to Google it now.
I feel so
Of course,
old.
dismantling a nuclear reactor is an
Because
incredible
I
delicate
okay.
I had Shrek for the
Endangered
Xbox.
as
Okay,
well,
hold on.
I guess.
Shrek 2
That
was
is why
please say
we
Shrek 2.
invested in robot technology.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
the
the best game, the best.
Keyword is
expensive.
bad, though.
But keeping our
Word.
people safe.
I think my dad has it at
What?
work,
Work
and
is
if
done,
you want
the
to
beaches
ask my
here will
dad
be
for
clean
it,
enough for
it's
our
probably
children to
somewhere.
swim.
Bro, Shrek
And their
2 is actually the
grandfathers to
the greatest movie
Thank
game
you,
ever.
Mr.
It's like
Day.
it's such a fun beat 'em up.
Exclusive
It's so much
interview.
fun.
And so do I.
I would literally sit there and just play it for hours. How much fun I was having. Let me see.
I wish
Interview's over, Mr.
movie
Hook.
games were still
All
good.
snipers back in position.
Oh my god, yeah, COD started like 2003. Jeez.
2003? Okay. What
Yeah.
about Halo?
2000.
Oh, okay. Then it was a year before I was born, but your
Yeah.
year. Okay.
It's crazy.
I mean, I can't find my original copy of Halo, like the disc itself, but it is pretty cool just keeping the box for nostalgia. Because I got it from my neighbor when he was getting rid of stuff in his garage, and he's like, "Hey, Caitlin, come here, do you want any of this stuff?" And he showed me, like, the OG Xbox. He had Shrek for the Xbox, Halo, what is it called? Crash Nitro Kart or something like that?
you
I
got the
have that for
racing
the Xbox.
game? What?
Yeah, I have the racing game.
Why do you
I
have
think my dad has the Halo.
Probably does. I feel like back then, if you had an
I think
Xbox,
he has it.
you had to have had a
Yeah.
Halo.
No, we do have the first Halo. I think it's stuck in the system itself. We haven't really plugged it in as much because my dad took it to work to play it. But what else did I have? I was gonna say something else. Oh, yes, my Aunt Mary, she gave me a collection of PS1 games, and I had an original copy of Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god.
It wasn't the green label either.
Jeez.
The OG. I had Wheel of Fortune on there. I had, what was it, Gran Turismo? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Gran Turismo.
Like one of the racing games on there. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff.
Oh, my silencer wasn't on, but they didn't hear it anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff for the PlayStation as a kid. Guitar Hero, we would go to GameStop and buy them pre-owned for like $10.
Oh my god.
It was great.
That was another thing in my family, like, just played so much. We really just go and buy them all.
I feel like Guitar Hero and Wii Sports were like peak family moments.
Yeah.
There are no other games these days that really brings my family together except for Just Dance, but even if we play Just Dance, it's the super old ones, or we use our Just Dance Unlimited so we don't have to like shuffle around and figure out where our stuff is.
It's true, yeah.
That's what's cool about Just Dance Unlimited, and I really like that Ubisoft has that, because it's like $25 a year and you have access to most of the songs from the OGs.
Yeah.
And then there's some like original content on there, like the KDA one was original content.
That's new. I forgot about that.
Pop Stars is now on Just Dance. It's on Just Dance 22. What the? 2022! Oh my god!
It's okay, take your
Jeez.
time.
Shut up! I knew you were gonna say that. I have to buy Just Dance 2022. It's on sale for $20.
Oh god. What?
I really should buy it. Because for the price of the actual game, I can get Just Dance Unlimited and the game for $40. I should really do it so we could play it.
I see you.
Man, it's just like... I remember all those iconic songs on Just Dance. You had Disturbia, you had Maneater, it's Raining Men. It was.
I would have known. I would have been dancing to it if it was on there. There's no way.
Yeah, it is.
I've been lied to.
No, you're not. No, I'm not lying. It's on Just Dance. Disturbia, Just Dance. I'm not kidding with you. I'm not lying.
I seriously do not remember.
It was on Just Dance 4.
What?
How do you not remember this?
Let me get up there again. Oh yeah.
Did you not own Just Dance 4?
No, I had them all. Like, my family started buying them all after 2.
I'm not lying.
I don't know. I really thought I would have remembered that.
They had a lot of Rihanna songs on there.
They did. They like 3, right?
Disturbia, Only Girl in the World. Umbrella with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that was on there. I remember that one.
That was a good one. Especially the alternative with the umbrella, that was good. But it's like, when you see Just Dance now, I can make the argument that it's like songs that are just like trending, but most of it is actual garbage trending. Like, who wants to dance to Baby Shark? Not me. I don't want to dance to
Little
Baby
baby
Shark.
kids.
I don't want to dance to a Coco Melon song. Like, back then, you had like the top 50 hits, you had like Rihanna, you got you like some of the old songs. You had Marina and the Diamonds on there. It was like a lot of really good songs in the collection. Now it's just like filler.
Yeah, I won't lie.
Filler with a little like, wow, we acquired the rights to this song. And then the next song is like Baby Shark on the highlights, and it's like, okay.
And then some of them they have like really bad covers, like they couldn't get the rest of the original song, so they're like, hey, can we at least cover
Britney
it?
Spears ones, yeah.
They made September, and it was a terrible cover. And
A terrible cover, yeah.
that was so bad.
Or what's it called? Oh my god, what was I gonna? Or how they acquired the rights to some Hatsune Miku songs, and then they just completely ditched having Hatsune Miku in the games in general. She only had like 2 or 3 songs, and that's it.
I don't think a lot of people liked them as much back then, because that was still like.
Because they didn't pick the right songs. No one knows. Oh my god, I'm gonna get flamed for this. But I don't think anyone wants to dance to Love Ward by Hatsune Miku. They want more of like the iconic songs like World Is Mine. Like, the second that note hits, everyone knows that song. That was like the Fine Bros React video. That's kind of the reason why Vocaloid blew up, because they made the kids react to the concert where she was singing. Yeah. Oh, I used to play Project Eva on my PSP. That I played a lot of. It's like some of these games I didn't have access to because they were Japanese only, so I had to like go online and, you know, arg them.
Arg.
I'm not saying the words.
It's pretty self-explanatory when you go arg.
Hey, but the system won't pick it up, so. It was like PS Vita, no one had. It was just the Persona machine, pretty much.
That's true. Oh, nice. I couldn't even hear the audio. Why didn't it work?
Like, you had Persona 3 on there, Persona 4, you got some of the Disgaea games on there. What else did they have? Nothing.
Isn't Corpse Party on there?
Oh, yeah, you know, the worst Corpse Party to exist that ended the trilogy? Sure. I'm gonna make someone buy the PS Vita because of that. Actually, no. No, you're right, because they did have it on, Sony's version of Virtual Console.
The red team, the Mercs, they're coming. The TF2 Mercs are coming.
Oh yeah, you didn't talk about TF2 yet.
Yes, because we're talking about
Tell me about it.
Okay.
John, did you play TF2 back then?
Of course.
I didn't play TF2 when you had to pay to play the game. And I remember that like was also like part of like the orange box like collection or whatever. Like,
yeah, it was part of the orange box, but you could buy it after a while. It was like, oh, you could buy it on your own, on its own for $10.
I only know TF2 because of the Source filmmaker memes with like the My Little Ponies. Those were like the what? You don't know those animations you keep laughing at from Source filmmaker?
I laugh at Source filmmaker, not the My Little
Paul, like growing up and like in grade school, one of my friends was like, I think like he was like he played TF2 like religiously, and I think like at some point like on Steam he like changed his profile picture to like a My Little Pony or something. I mean,
yeah, because they would do like all these parodies with like the TF2 characters as humans.
Well, because
like
both of those
they were like humans in SFM, and then you had like the ponies.
Well, both of those were like around this gaining popularity at the same time. I think that was one.
Yeah. What, 2010s?
Like, or no, like not even earlier than that. Late 2007 it came out. Oh my god, I'm so.
No, because My Little Pony Friendship is Magic didn't come out until 2010, so all those Source filmmaker pony memes didn't come out until then.
I guess.
But honestly, the fandom didn't really grow until like 2013, 2014 for My Little Pony. Right. It was kind of like underground, but then it just, I don't know, it took this like huge boom.
Yeah.
But Source filmmaker, that was really huge for the TF2 fans.
That is true.
With the stupid warping of the faces and stuff, and like breaking the rigs, the animations as a joke.
Alright, now that's there. Now that's Gary.
Is it Gary's mod?
Yes. Oh, I mean, you could do it in both, but it's much easier to do in both.
That YMCA video is from Gary's mod.
The what?
The YMCA.
You don't remember the video of like Heavy singing YMCA?
It was probably. Yeah, I have never seen this, but I can imagine it probably is Gary's mod.
It's like a warped audio of it.
I missed.
Sorry, I'm just like looking at stuff. I went to like a rabbit hole of like the old games, and then like I found like an old I guess like somehow, some way like I ended up like finding one thing. Oh, you know what it was? I looked up like Lego Universe or whatever it was. Like that just came to my head.
Like the Lego worlds.
Like those. You know how like I mean like the way I could see it was like, you know how like they have like all those old online games that they shut down, and those being like Fusion Ball, Toontown, like
Club Penguin,
right? Everything, right? So like that was like one of the games that got shut down too. So I was just like looking up, for some reason.
Let's hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh god.
And then as I keep going down the list of things, like
I miss online MMOs so much.
I do miss my MMOs that were online.
I know. Now it's, now all you got is WoW, and it was such a nice thing to just come home and do a little bit of grinding after school. Like,
well, no,
like,
it's not just WoW anymore. It's like because now we have Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy, yep.
Final Fantasy 14. There is another Final Fantasy MMO game too. That's online. And there's one called Final Fantasy 9. He's on the stairs. And I've never played it.
What?
Or 11, I think. It's either Final Fantasy 9 or 11.
I was like, what?
It's 11, not 9. Oh god.
No, I don't know.
I was like, what?
It's so old school though. Like looking at this, it looks like really jank. But like, I've never played it or seen it. As I look at it, but like they
heard about it.
There was like 5. It's from what I'm seeing online. When I looked
oh, nice! Look at that guy.
There were a total of 5 expansions, but right now it's kind of like in like a showcasing mode where you can just play the game, but there's like a bunch of people still playing the game, like communities.
Yeah.
So so you can still do that. I know, like right now, we're talking about like games that are like still out.
Is Animal Jam still around?
I have no
I probably
idea
bet you. I'll be real.
You know what Animal Jam is by National Geographic?
I bet you it is, but like I doubt that like.
Hold on, I'm gonna interrupt.
Anyone that
guys, what's your opinion on this man?
He's just doing the wall. He's just going on a run, dude. Like if you dome him, it's That's messed up, dude. That's really messed up. Oh wait, I'm looking at other things.
Wait, go back, go back.
A game that people really did play.
I miss like the free.
I miss free
MMOs.
I do miss free MMOs, but
like
I also
Fantage was cool. I don't know if did we talk about? Oh yeah, we did talk about Fantage in the MMO episode. The pixel work was really cute. It was like my style of a free MMO, and there was like a Candy Crush type of game on it. Fantage. Fantage.
Fantage.
It shut down in 2021, I think.
Oh, it's this game. Okay.
What do you mean?
I forgot about this. No. I forgot that this is the game it brought up before.
And there was Build-A-Bear-Ville. That was pretty cool, but like, it wasn't really free because you needed to buy a Build-A-Bear in order to play it like Webkins.
Right.
Yeah, Webkins is cute too.
At least the webcam was just cheap.
Like I said, you had to buy a animal, like a stuffed animal, in order to access it.
What?
But honestly, I would say that it was worth accessing it.
There's no way this game still exists. Like this. Oh my god, no.
I remember the Barbie Girl MMO.
Wait, huh? Wait, so Gamigo Games, I forgot that they made like these games, I guess.
Oh my god, my ears, Paul.
But like, I'm looking at these games, so like Trove is a game I remember playing for a little bit.
Yes, Trove was fun. I didn't go super deep.
I remember Pixie Hollow with Tinkerbell.
But then like I'm starting to remember these other games. Rift was like a WoW, was supposed to be a WoW player.
Yeah.
I don't remember Echo Soul.
No, I don't remember.
Grand Fantasia, I don't remember.
Sounds familiar.
But it sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at these other Fiesta Online. Fiesta. The game I do remember.
Maple Story was big.
Maple Story is big. It's still around. That game is too big.
Oh, Elsword. Elsword is still around.
I don't remember Elsword. I don't think I've ever played
it. It's old. I remember my 6th grade friend playing it. That's how old it is. It's like an anime online game.
Isn't this kind of like Dungeon Fighter Online?
I think so.
So I did like touch on those, but not for like a long time. I do remember this game. That it kind of does. What other games are out there? I don't like. Well, I looked up like old school MMORPGs, and then like I found like a really. Neopets is very old school for an MMO.
But I heard the creators did NFTs.
I mean, isn't the entire game an NFT itself?
Stop!
If you really think about it, everyone's got their own little
Oh
NFT.
my god, I hate it. Stop,
Oh my
John.
god.
Oh,
I'm looking at some other games. The old, I'm looking at the original, like,
RuneScape.
yeah, the original.
Oh my
RuneScape.
God.
But but you can still play that, and it's really good still.
Minecraft.
But you have to have the sub, I think, to play the original version.
Do you?
Yeah, because otherwise you play like the newer versions of RuneScape called like RuneScape 3.
Wizard 101, that was always advertised. Oh my god. How many times did we see those animated Wizard 101 commercials? Choose your wizard.
Choose your wizard now. Use your magical spells.
Literally how it sounded. But you know what? They were cool. So, wasn't Harry Styles in Wizard 101?
I'm sorry. You want to?
Selena Gomez.
Jonas was in Harry. No, Joe Jonas was in Wizard 101. He's trapped there.
Wasn't Selena Gomez in it?
Or Nick Jonas. One of the Jonas brothers are in it.
I remember. I think Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez was in it.
Yeah. There's like an entire free area you got to play. Like, I just remember it because it was like a free-to-play area. Like you could go through like in Triton Alley or wherever, Triton Avenue, whatever it's called.
People are basically asking Wizard 101 to make the old worlds free, so at least people have access to it today.
Because people want to just play the game. Because like the point, yeah, I mean that's like pretty much why, like I guess, like as opposed to doing
$10 a month though.
I fell quite hard for
it's something like that.
It's like $10.
Wizard.
But like as a kid, I can't name one person, like, or at least one parent, I would say, that would pay a membership for a kid to play online.
I'm trying to get to like the homepage. A long way.
It's futile, Mr. Bond.
Did you see that ABC Mouse has an online
I
MMO?
wanted you to enjoy this moment first.
Yes. It's called like Learning Academy or something. It's weird.
Khan Academy? I don't know. You said learning ABC.
Is Khan Academy still free?
Yes.
It probably is.
Is it really? Okay, that's like
Let's see what other.
surprising.
Let me see if I can find. Prepaid game cards is perfect. It's just
Yes! You used to find the Club Penguin, the Wizard 101 at Wallbound. And you would beg your parents to buy like the gold membership for Club Penguin at the cash register because the gift card rack was there.
You're turning me into a boomer.
I remember buying like the monthly prepaid card.
Yeah.
If you bought the monthly prepaid card for Wizard 101, you always get this
like a bonus.
You get like a pet, but the pet was just like
Yeah.
it was just like a pig. Like a little it was like a little flying pig.
Why are you complaining about the pig, bro?
No, but you needed these pets at some point because the pets had cards attached to them. Like that's how it worked.
Okay.
Like, you get like a spell like from your pet. So like it was like kind of worth it to go get your prepaid cards, but I don't like there was so many different ones though. They're like I don't know how it works entirely. Okay, like example, like here's a $20 prepaid card, right? And it gave you a storm snap, which is called the Cloud Demon. But I remember, if I remember correctly, like this is like pretty good. So like if you didn't get the $10 version, you got like if you had the $20 version, like you got kind of like a better pet basically, and you probably did better in battles. Just because of it, if you needed to like clutch a card, that was the card that you used to clutch. Like
Basically convincing parents to spend more money.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine too, like if you bought the $20 game card or whatever, you'd get like a. What's this thing saying? Find a GameStop near you. Oh, wow.
Oh my god! They still sell them at GameStop, believe it or not.
Because people still play it. You know, like.
If I worked at GameStop and I saw a kid walking up to me with a Wizard 101 card, I have to sit there for a second and recontemplate life.
I'm looking at.
Because it's gonna make me feel like a boomer.
Boomer? We're all boomer now.
No.
I gotta have a kid walk up to me with a Fortnite card.
The thing is, like, these are like OG cards, right? Like these prepaid cards, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But like now I didn't even know this is like a thing now, but there's like card bundles.
Yeah.
There's like let me look at like this one. So now you can, for the $39, you can get a village house, like some kind of like fancy village house, with an entire like area for your character.
Oh, I accidentally submitted a blank assignment with my foot.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. What is this thing? Now
I'm
you're
sorry
wizard
to my teacher.
Huh?
I submitted a blank page. It's a good thing I have unlimited attempts, but she's gonna be very confused with the first attempt.
It's saying now your wizard can select gear and weapons up to level 130 when you redeem the fantastic fairy tale bundle. So this is a level, like this is a character boot. Wait, crowns 5,000 because they have a crown system in this currency, like currency that you can spend your money on, and like that was like an option to just like buy the zones out and stuff, but like no one would ever do that. Why would you want to do that? You know, you just buy a sub.
Which sub?
You just buy a sub and then just like
Subscribe with Twitch Prime?
Twitch Prime. Now my question is 5,000
Sorry, I
crowns.
subscribed to Tyler 1 with my Twitch Prime.
5,000 crowns.
You know what? You know what? Someone subscribe to Stealth on Twitch Prime.
I need to look this
Paying
up.
$140 a year to subscribe to you. I'm already dating you.
That's true.
That's enough.
Oh wait, they have an S realm.
Oh, you
Get
can
out of the
try
way,
it?
lady!
The test realm is available for members with an active membership and crown players who have made a purchase of $6 or more in the last 30 days. So as long as you have a sub, you just get to play the test server,
Oh,
which is like
I thought it was, you know.
that's like what?
I thought it was like you could try the game, just like
No. It's like
just like WAP where you have like that version.
I hear a grenade. Oh god.
no, it's like the way I describe it is like there's like a patch. We call it like pre-patches. So like it's the patch that would like roll out before a patch or something, right? But like you can play it on the play the patch on the test realm server before playing it on the live servers, right?
Yeah.
And you can like test different bugs and stuff for them, like on their end and stuff.
You know what? I didn't think it would do that much damage that far away.
But like it also might not be like completely balanced and stuff. Like it just depends on if there is a bug that's encountered. And like in these older games, you might find those. But like if it's like the newest content coming out, like you never usually find something unless it's just the devs might have overlooked something that like was in the game, and then you just like break it, I guess, for a bit, and then they find out, then they fix it, and you know how it is. I don't know what the max level in Twilight 101 is though. The fact that it's going 130 what is the max level in Wizard 101?
I need some backup here.
But this is so old. They're saying currently level 50 Grandmaster is the highest level in Wizard Career. That's like the first thing I found. But this is definitely not the case. Can I get the wiki maybe? Let's see. Oh god. No.
Okay. I need to reload. Stop.
So the max level in the game is 150. Wow. Okay. Which is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. But like at the same time too, I think it kind of makes somewhat sense because you're supposed to get like training points, and the training points are hard to come by in the beginning, like anyways.
Why is there another one?
Go!
Because that's how you make like you get the spells in your you're always gonna get the spells from your school. But to get any other spells that you would want, you have to get training points, and then you have to spend those points in the other schools to get your thing. So let's see, you get one. Let's see how many like things you get in total.
Well, bee hopping. Let's go.
Okay, so in total you get 31 training points, which means you get like 31 different spells. I think that's how that works.
You know, we haven't really talk about some of the bad nostalgia games. Like
honestly, it's not. I don't think like. I feel like they're nostalgia for a reason. For us, like we remember the good times and not the bad times.
Yeah, like you guys know the Incredibles video game, like the movie game?
I didn't think that was bad.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't either, but then
as a kid.
See, as a kid, yeah. But here's the thing. I tried replaying it. Oh my god, the game is terrible. It's awful.
It's probably not a good game. It's like probably one of the harder like games.
It's not even as hard. It's that it's just the enemy variety sucks. that's one thing.
Well, that's probably. Well, listen, it's a game that was made in like the early 2000s. You think they're making enemy variety? Like when you're playing
Yes.
007,
Yes, because DMC
like,
is also at the same time.
you're just fighting like
What?
generic.
Did he shoot my? He shot my missile.
You're just fighting like generic goon like the whole game, and then like maybe random enemy like ninja guy, and then that's like at the very end, right? So it's not like a boss or anything like throughout the rest of the game or like a reoccurring enemy
Yeah.
that you just fight again. It's just a random enemy. You know, like look at these guys. Just shoot them in the head. Like there's, you know.
I don't know. I just because they kind of suck, and then the combo thing was stupid.
Right.
Like you're trying to make me play like a DMC that I had to keep my combos up, or else I wouldn't do good. But then it's like, what's my combos? Oh, square. That's it. Nothing else. Like I remember there being like a combo. I'm not going crazy. There was like a combo meter. Like the more you get more powerful, the more you did it, right? Like I'm not going. That is it, right? There was the combo meter that would make you stronger the more you did it.
In which game?
Incredibles.
I don't think there was a combo.
There was something where
There might have been like a point system in that game. I do remember those games being like just it'd be like a point system or something. Like if you did it or like whatever. It was like so stupid. Like there was no reason for points. Like you weren't playing the game for like beating the game. You know?
I know there was a ranking system or something. Like the more you.
Well, yeah, it's like
the more you. It was like the more you beat them up without doing damage, you would be like, oh look, you got super, incredible, awesome. Like literally.
Yeah, it just rewards you for being good at the game.
But then like it'd be like, oh, you need some of your super to do the damage, but the only get super is to
pick him up.
Accomplish everything.
You're gonna have to use that.
Yeah, just
alright.
COVID gone, I swear. It's fine.
Okay, that's the way it is.
My cat is doing a sploot. A sploot. Oh, she fancy.
Okay. There's a grenade! Alright, but also with the bad games. Okay, so, you know I was talking about 007, Everything or Nothing?
Yeah.
Now that game is amazing. Amazing gameplay. Amazing. The only thing that sucked about it, the multiplayer was terrible. That was the only thing. Everything else was amazing. Like, actual good story, good gameplay, good voice actors because it was the actual people. What else was really good? The sound. Okay, these games also have a really good soundtrack. Like, amazing. And then after that game, 007, Everything or Nothing, they're like, guys, we need to make the next 007 game. What should we do? They're like, oh, let's go back to the GoldenEye movie, and we're gonna make the game not about James Bond, and we're gonna drop our budget to $2. Like it was so I can't describe how bad it was. Like it looked awful. It played awful. It was like. It was as if they took the game and like receded back 5 years ago. And we're like, yeah, this is the game. It's sellable. Yeah, and then literally that game pretty much killed the series after that. Because like no one else would play it. Like why else would you ever play it after that? And then all the ones after that were equally as terrible. Like they tried remastering GoldenEye for the Wii with Daniel Craig, and it was really bad.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
It was so clunky because it was like, like you know how the gameplay like this, like, I missed, but with the gameplay like this, like the standard control, it's like tank controls but first person, and they're really good. But then in the Wii version, they were terrible. It's like, oh, I have to actually manually aim while trying to walk around. Like, it was like too sensitive. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then they tried porting it to the other consoles, and it didn't sell at all. And then I remember they made another game called 007 Legends. It was supposed to be like a comeback to the old games. but the problem is that they were just really bad, like ports from the movies. Like it just straight up taking, and they weren't even fights. They were cuts. They were QTEs the entire time. I was like, why?
Oh no!
It was just an entire game of QTEs. Like, wow, I'm so glad I got to fight the final boss from my favorite 007 movie as a kid, even though it was garbage. I'm so glad I got to click 2 buttons in the precise timing. I would rather the full-on firefight.
Yeah.
Like this game and the game before this, Agent of Fire, they both have really good boss fights with like actual firefights. Although I will admit everything or nothing kind of sucked because it wasn't a firefight. It was just like, oh, shoot him once and then he's gone. Real fun. Excellent gameplay, guys. I don't know. There's just some weird stuff back then sometimes. Like stuff.
I get so nervous shipping out packages now because weight matters so much.
Correct.
That's very out of context.
Very out of context. Oh, come on,
I just started selling my stuff on Mercari, and I get very, very nervous when it comes to shipping this stuff, because if I like slip up even once, I'm scared that the customer will be mad at me. Like if I accidentally don't weigh it right, I think I'm responsible for the extra cost and they bill me, but I don't want them billing the customer.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they would bill you, not the customer. That would make more sense.
I mean, I'm doing well so far. I have 2 5-star reviews and another package I'm waiting on to get reviewed.
Yeah.
But I just sold my books today. I sold my Wish I Lost and Rent a Girlfriend books. And I only paid $10 in shipping. I did, media mail. So,
good.
Pretty good. I made $70 out of the book itself.
Okay, here's something else we can talk about this game. I love the soundtrack in this game. So good.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of the iconic, meme songs are from this game.
There actually are a few meme songs. I remember I was watching Tobias' fake video and he used one. I was like, stop. He literally played it. I was like, you know what? Alright, he played it once. I was like, alright, you know what? I gotta go back and replay this game.
Yeah, I recognize that sound anywhere.
Oh god, please don't want to die. Because I'm losing frames.
What? Someone's selling a complete in box Professor Layton and the Curious Village for $35? I'ma cop that!
Hold on, B-hopping, let's go! Let's go.
Oh my god, wait, it has all the inserts and everything. Register your software if you're interested in this game, check out this one.
Alright, you know what, that's another game with nostalgia. Can we talk about how, like, you love those Professor Layton games back then as a kid?
Oh my god, I would play this for hours and hours on it. My dad loved Professor Layton so much to the point I gave him my games and one of my old DS's to play on it. And he's like, Caitlin, how do I solve this puzzle? I don't understand it. And then I'm sitting there like, I don't understand either. And we'd sit there and try and figure it out together. And the puzzle master actually passed away a few years ago. He was 90. Yeah, he was the one who was in charge of most of the puzzles, which is a shame because the puzzles are actually very good.
Yeah, I remember playing that game when you let me borrow them. It was like, it was good, but I think it's part of nostalgia. It's like some people nostalgia, they like think it's like amazing. Like I didn't think it was amazing. I was like, yeah, it's a good game. Like that's it. Like,
well, that's because you played the first game story-wise. I feel like if you continue playing them, you'll enjoy them more. Because they're all connected. Well, that was when you first met Luke and Emmy as Professor Layton, like the trio. That's when the trio first formed. Because you go to Luke Triton's village to see what happens, and you'd had Emmy come along. Man, I can't spoil the series for you. I really want to say it, but I can't.
Oh, but that's a game over. We drown in the car.
What the? Why did you ignore that sinking feeling? Oh my.
Yes. Haha, movie reference, get it? Like that one. Oh my god.
No, they don't make you play a car mini.
Yeah, guess what? This is the worst level in the game, and oh, hey, Easter egg the first game. And guess what? See that sub? That's the final boss's level, and it one-shots you. And there's no checkpoints in this level.
Wait, you're on the final level?
No, it's not the final level. This is just one of the bosses. I'm like 5 levels left.
Don't let them spot us.
This is always the one I get stuck on
Communications
because of the no
Network
checkpoint
007.
thing.
That will allow you to
And
engage
it's
the enemy
long
without
because
raising a
it's so
general
long
alarm.
because it's slow. Like I'm going very slow.
Your remote torpedoes aren't as powerful,
Oh, yes,
007,
I do remember
but
the
they'll
giant
allow you to eliminate
turbine.
hard-to-reach targets.
Hey, you know what I missed?
Wait, why do you need a?
I don't know. Go ask them. Not me.
That'll
the
keep
big
them
red
from
button.
radioing ahead.
Right.
Yeah. I hate this. It's so slow. And then like
Oh, you can.
here's another thing with this level. This level is anxiety galore. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause, hold on, when we get there, you're gonna see it. It's bad.
It's like sharks.
No, I wish it was
Avoid
sharks.
those sensors, 007, and try the V-12
I'm gonna be
Vanquish's
real, I wish it
remote
was
control
sharks.
torpedoes.
Where is it? Oh, there they are. Look at those.
Sophie's joining us for the podcast. She's in
Better
my
keep your
lap.
distance,
Say hi,
James.
Sophie.
Those
What is
mines
your
look
opinion
nasty.
on video games?
Ah, that's what Sophie sounds like to me.
What is your opinion? Tell me.
Ah,
You-
no,
you know
no.
who- You know who her favorite Sonic character is?
This is such a stupid.
How did I not hit that?
Sophie's favorite Sonic character is Amy.
Ah.
Wow.
This gets worse.
She has an Amy plush from Dave & Buster's, and she carries it around in her mouth.
Is that her chew toy?
Yes. Well, no, she actually... You know what? She's good with the stuffed animal toys.
Right.
She knows when it's a stuffed animal and when it's not. But she carries Amy
Alright.
by that little like
we
tuft
go.
of hair she has sticking out on her forehead. And it's
Right.
really funny because now it's like all bitten up.
Wait,
Okay.
can you not get rid of any of the torpedoes?
No, if I break any one of them, I die.
Why?
Because they cause a cave-in.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb.
This level looks so stupid.
Yes.
Like, it just looks like paid.
I think I felt being like 8 years old, 4 years old trying to do this.
Well, you are no longer 4 years old.
I still have trouble at it. I'm 21. Am I 21? Yeah, it's my age, I think.
Are you at the end of it though? Or
No, it's halfway.
Nuclear missiles,
Oh,
not
thank
disarming them.
007, you must find a way to disable that
And there's
arsenal.
no checkpoints around any.
No checkpoints. There are 0 checkpoints. There are no checkpoints in any, what's it called, level. Any vehicle levels.
You have a minute left or something. Like,
Because I'm putting bombs.
to literally do 360s on the car.
Right, 007, now get out of there.
Define get out of there. Is it gonna want you to go through another layer?
Yes, there are more.
On a time limit?
I got a time limit and I got these things from.
Really, 007, just once I'd like to get a vehicle back in one piece.
Oh.
We should follow that sub, James. It might be our only way into the base.
There we go. I think there's more mines. There's like one more section of mines while also trying to chase this guy. Ugh. I'm so focused. I can't think of anything to discuss right now.
I mean, honestly, this is pretty intense.
Good.
I don't know, nostalgia really do something that makes you act up like a game.
I'm kidding.
Oh, at least you remember have the nostalgia, which might be more or less PTSD than nostalgia.
I mean, yeah, at this point. Ow.
Oh my god, dude, this is like so crazy. How are you supposed to be this as a kid?
Exactly. This was that one, that wall we were talking about. This was the wall for me.
What's the rating on this game?
T for teen. Hey, look, there's some sharks.
This is like
Still.
maximum Concentration.
Ow.
Careful, 007. That V12 Vanquish is very expensive.
You can't pause?
I can pause. But I'm just before I get over.
No, I'm just kidding.
Ah!
Really? This just looks so stupid.
Okay. I want to talk about like 5 quick games or like types of games. One split screen co-op and like multiplayer games, like old COD and old Halo. Like, oh my god, those are so much fun. Those are the best things ever. Just sitting down, getting a bunch of friends, just playing them. Like, John, you remember those days? Like Halo.
I don't know if I played the
We can't allow Drake to keep nuclear subs.
3.
You must
I
find
do
a way to
remember,
destroy
like,
them.
a lot of like,
Cute
I
charge
think growing up, like, I do
online.
remember my friends playing Gears of War.
Gears of War was good.
The Gears of War screen.
That was good. Also, here comes the boss. It's gonna one-shot me. And I have 2
James, that
minutes to
sub
kill
is
him.
blocking our access to the beach.
Do you know how long it's gonna take to kill?
Well, I have to not get one-shotted. That's it.
Oh, you have to use these torpedoes.
If I walk up to him, I will drive up to him. I will die.
Okay, so this doesn't seem that bad. You just
Well, here's the problem. These don't do a lot of damage. It's just the thing.
So then, what if we just spam them? Oh, what? So you think you might actually?
I might run out of time or ammo. I only have 5 left and a minute to go. And look how much damage it's taking. You can see it's
I don't think it's taking it. I don't think it's taking it. Is there a health bar?
No.
I don't think it's taking like damage.
Area. Oh, it's like 2 left. Oh, thank God. But also another game. What about like just playing Smash Bros as a kid? That was so much fun with nostalgia. The old Brawl.
I never really played like Melee, I would say, with my friends, but like I do remember playing Brawl with my friends.
Brawl.
But I also remember everyone having like all my friends for some reason were like extremely obsessed over Mennonite, like me, and then
yeah, because it was broken.
It was broken, and that's why like you couldn't get out of the tornado. Like you
There's never valet parking when you need it most.
Okay, also, what about Pajama Sam? Pajama Sam was such a good series.
I mean, I brought that up because I just remember a bunch of like the very old like PC games growing up that were like educational. Pajama Sam was one of them, right?
Yeah, they're so good.
When I was thinking of the other ones, I was thinking about like Putt Putt.
Putt Putt,
like,
yes, Putt Putt, the fish one, whatever the fish one was called. Oh my god.
Oh, and,
I forgot the fish one.
I forgot the name of the fish one. But Putt Putt goes to the zoo, Putt Putt goes to the moon or something. Like,
yeah.
Pajama Sam. There's like 3 Pajama Sam games.
They're so good.
But they're very good. But you know what? So like
Their
my
compound
sister
should
like
contain
found
a
out about it
transmission
or
dish
something
with
on
direct
one day.
access to Drake's computer network.
I forget, and it might have been during COVID, and that's why. Like this, once again at the start of COVID thing, and she was like, "Do you mind if we buy Pajama Sam on Steam?" So I was like, "All right, sure." Next thing you know, I buy Pajama Sam on Steam. It's like the 3rd game. There's like multiple like variables in the game. Like the game, like if you played it one time, it wouldn't be the same as the second time.
Yes. Oh.
Which but like I would never have known that they programmed the game like that.
I know, and it's one of those things you don't notice as a
James,
kid.
they're on us.
No, but like I had to look it up online. So I'm like, I remember from like when I was younger, like it was like one way. So I'm looking it up and like, and the next thing you like Google it, and I watched a playthrough of it. Or no, I did something. Like I watched like Google like walkthrough, and it was like if you have this scenario, right, you have to do this. I'm like, wait, what? Like there's no way they gave me scenarios. Like different varying scenarios in this game. Max time to play that game was 2 hours. I beat the game in 2 hours. But but if I had known about like that walking part or whatever, like earlier, it probably was like super.
Transmitting
It was
access
all it was
code.
for me was like it was the games, the fruits
Code
and
accepted.
stuff and everything like
Yeah, I remember that.
Very, like, I really do miss playing that.
Yeah.
But I'm probably never gonna like play the other games.
Yeah. I forgot there's another secret here I didn't know as a kid either. This. I never knew about this either, so I watched the video on. I was like, what? How? How would you know about this? It literally skips you ahead. Because you're around all the enemies. It's like, okay, I'll take it.
So you're saying that 007 stuff is not a checkpoint?
No, those are like, oh, hey, you did a Bond. Because every one of these games has like, oh, you did the Bond movie, like oh, look, you did a signature thing that Bond would do as like,
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's any checkpoints in games like these, except for like when you switch areas like this. Like, I guess it.
How much longer is this game?
It's like 2 levels. Like, no, there's a level and then the boss fight. Like, there's this and another level.
So you're almost done.
Honestly, I can speedrun this in like 30 minutes. These last 2 levels and the boss fight. I could low-key finish this all in one recording.
Is that how we want this to
Good
go?
work so
I
far,
mean,
007.
we could keep
But there are
going.
still several more SAM towers along
My
this
issue is I don't know.
You'll
Oh my
have
god,
to
did that
destroy them
third
before our
section
forces can infiltrate the island.
This is the second one. There was already a third section.
That bridge is Drake's primary access route across the island, 007.
Wow,
Bring it down.
Wait, you have the same health bar.
Yes. 8.
They did not just drive under the bridge.
Yes. Yes, but it's funny.
And you only have 92 bullets.
Well, they're rockets.
Wait, I want you to
I do have a machine.
Oh yeah, they use your 5,000 bullet machine gun.
Executed all 5,000 old cans.
5,000. It's the 5,000.
5,000
I'll
was
drop
spent.
us down to those trucks.
And then
We blow up.
In fact, how long do you think this like auto
3 minutes.
really? There's no way this or he did something to it? What happened? Oh no! What'd you do? Well,
Alright, so maybe...
it's in your audio.
this is pretty. Honestly, this is kind of funny. And
This is like Xbox 360 level.
My headphones died.
Are you gonna call me names?
My headphones died. Oh god.
Are you gonna tell me to do womanly things?
What happened? We're still recording.
It sounded like you were in a COD lobby.
Oh god.
Riot Shield.
Yeah, I think as much as I would love to go and speedrun that, I'm gonna call it there because that just.
I think that's it.
Yeah, but when the
Game
headphones died, yeah, that's when you call it.
Yeah, it's a call moment.
I mean, we got a lot. I mean, I could have finished it for the podcast. Obviously, guys, subscribe with Twitch Prime, and we'll go back to this game.
And we'll finish.
We'll play all of them. I'll play all of them in one night. I'll do it.
Yep.
All right. Well, wrapping it up for this one. Thank everyone for watching. I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on when you're watching this. And we'll see y'all for the next episode. See y'all,
Good
everybody.
night.
Good night.